Hello everyone, I am Ravneet Kaur and the person sitting in front of me, he is Manjot Singh, and today we are on Hello Hope, and today we'll be talking about the farmer protest which is happening on all borders surrounding Delhi. So we'll be talking about protest today, and we'll be covering various issues like women, role of women and funding, and how the system itself is working, how they are organizing, and how long it will be there, and how it has managed to stay non-violent. So starting with the issue, now starting with the bills or the act itself, the way it was passed, because they were passed as an ordinance, right? So they were passed as an ordinance, and there are clear guidelines of Supreme Court in various case laws in which it has said that the laws can be passed as an ordinance only if there is only if there is a special situation is there or any urgent requirement is there. But there was no need as such to bring in these acts. Now the second thing is that remember the
voting process.
Yes, the voting process, how it went, voice votes were taken. It itself was a question there, but we didn't take it seriously during that time, because when we were reading,
we were busy doing our own work.
Yeah, and remember when we were reading in theory, it seems like, yeah, it is so perfect, it is so fine. So when the farmers starting protesting, then we were like, why are they protesting?
Right.
Because the government is giving them freedom.
Even initially, it looked like another political protest or something to us even.
So
we were not that focused initially for first 1 or 2 weeks maybe.
And remember, initially we even criticized the farmers.
Yes.
Like
when they were limited to Punjab.
Yeah, because like why are they even protesting? Maybe they are because illiterate.
Yeah.
Or maybe they don't know. They because there are some Punjabi songs also. Ki aadtiye nu kahiye onne something song is there where they are criticizing the aadtiyas themselves, the middlemen themselves.
But that was not the in a funny way kind of.
Yeah, means in a funny way also. So I used to think like when they are getting all this thing of freedom, now why are they not even accepting it?
Because it did not go through the provisions of the law.
And theory is different than practical.
Yeah.
Now after that the bill was passed, but then we realized.
And one more thing I would like to add here is that we were not focusing that much because the national media was not showing it in that way.
Exactly.
And we were totally dependent on that media.
Exactly.
Right? When they came to Delhi, then they earned that attention which they needed.
Exactly.
Right? And then it came to our attention also.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the thing is that when it was finally passed, when I'm a law student, so when I studied it, so there are 3 lists. First is union list, state list, and concurrent list. Now the agriculture is a subject of state list. It means only the state can make laws on the agriculture. Now the center, the union, has very nicely made laws on agriculture through concurrent list.
Right.
And the center has accepted that yes, we have not made laws on agriculture. No, we have not made laws on that. We have made laws on concurrent list, on trade and commerce. So why the government is saying that these are agricultural reforms?
Exactly.
Exactly, right? So why are you saying these are
the trade reform?
Yes. The farmers themselves are saying we need reforms. But these are not the reforms we need. Because when the act is made, when a law is made, usually shareholders are included in the talks. But here no farmer union was involved. And remember when they crossed the Singhu, and then there were these barriers, they were breaking, and only then we came to know, okay, something is happening.
There is something behind that. Yes. Why would someone come to Delhi if there is no need for that?
Exactly. So then we started studying about it.
Yeah. So then finally we also got involved in it after reading it. So we were started supporting online initially. But now it's we ourselves is in this protest for 23 days now.
Yes, because initially the Godi media was saying, like media was saying that these are not farmers, these people are not farmers, and then we wanted to see, okay, fine, let us see if these are media people or who are telling the truth, or are they actually farmers. So initially we saw when they were starting connected, having a connection with Khalistani, like these people are Khalistani, because I myself am a Sikh and I'm a proud Indian. Because we are studying the law of the land, and when the Jan Gan Man of our nation, of our national anthem is sung, I feel with pride and tears all the time.
Exactly.
So from childhood we are celebrating our Republic Day, Independence Day, and suddenly like you are questioning all the Sikhs, those who people are there as Khalistanis.
I think that was the another reason why we came here.
Exactly.
Okay, we wanted to see that what's the ground reality here, right?
So
there were questions even about the funding, that who is funding that and all. But initially when we came here for 2 to 3 days, we got involved slowly into Seva, and the service. We got to know that, if you stay there for one night, you will come to know that no one knows where that stuff is coming from, right?
Exactly.
All of a sudden, you just imagine things and they will appear.
Because I tell you, our this thing, Sikhism has a system of daswand.
Exactly.
Daswand means daswan hissa, that is 1/10 part. Yes. So whatever we earn out of anything, so we give, if we earn 10 rupees, we give 1 rupees to as service to anything. Now these gurudwaras, usually they run their langar through this system only, because we all give money in the gurudwaras. Now during COVID time, one single gurudwara in Delhi, it was feeding food to 1 lakh people per day.
Right. No one asked funding then.
No one asked funding then.
Yeah.
Right. If it can serve 1 lakh this food packets to 1 lakh people like on one single day, why is it tough for that gurudwara to serve food on Singhu border or any other border? And that was only just one gurudwara. So that was another question, like how can you bluntly try to cover it and give it a communal color? So when we came here and then we realized that all this was very fake. The picture which was shown to people, it was fake. And again, right now when we were coming here, on the way I got a call from one of my classmates, and after years we talked, and she sent me 2-3 videos. See why people are spreading this fake news, why people are spreading this. I'm like, relax, because you are the only one. If you are sitting at home, you can read about the bills. The only issue is just read the bills.
Exactly. No one is reading that. They're completely dependent on the media.
Yes.
Okay. And I don't think so most of the people even know their name. They just know 3 bills are there.
Exactly.
And in those bills, if you read the 3rd bill, it's not even for the farmers.
Exactly.
Essential commodity bill, right? Exactly. So it's about the stock limits which are removed, right? Yeah. So if you give someone unlimited stock options, so farmers cannot do that. If you take simple example of cold storage, you need to read about it. The project itself is in crores, right? So it's not easy for a small farmer to make a cold storage, right? But if someone who is already rich, he has those particular, those cold storages and storages, then you will come to know that if he stocks, he can manipulate the rates anytime he wants, right? So that's a really serious issue. People will realize that later on. They are not focusing
because
on
see,
it as of now.
If there are so many farmers, if I build unlimited cold storages, right, and then I buy all that from them, okay, from some of them, I store it. Now I wait for next season again, right? So suppose those farmers try to come and give onions for suppose 50 rupees per kg. Now I have cold storage and I have more surplus than them. So if I give 40 rupees per kg as opposed to what they are offering, people will buy from me. Right. And second thing which is very concerning is that there is this price limit which is there, that is very high. So the government has said, okay, only if there is this percent of increase, suppose 100% increase in the price, only then we will come into picture.
So it means if the price is right now 100, even if it reaches 199, there's no interference until it reaches 200.
Exactly.
Right. So it's well placed,
Yes, and the market is like that. The players are like that. They can very easily control it.
Yes.
So you cannot say that the fear of the farmers is unfounded. They have their actual issues, and there is a trust deficit between the government and the farmers.
See, there will be trust deficit. If you see, if you remember, another thing that made us come here was the the fundamental right they are having of protest. That right has been snatched from them in some way. Exactly. Why are you digging up the roads?
Exactly.
You as a public servant is damaging the public property and stopping them to protest.
Exactly.
You cannot.
Exactly.
No one has that particular right.
So the funny part was there was one post which said like, okay, we are the farmers, we are not destroying the public property. These are the government people, the government servants who are destroying the public property. Right. Now who should pay for that? And the way the farmers have, because we came for 3 days, we booked the flight at 2 a.m. and almost we reached airport, and then we came here, and then we came only with 3 pair of clothes.
Yeah.
And then we were like, okay, fine, we'll stay for 3 days and we'll leave after 3 days. And now it is 23rd day today,
yeah.
Right? 23rd day today that we are here, and it's very peaceful here.
Yeah, and there are very a lot of positives also. If you look into the protest, if you see, there are many positives. You will see the India that our freedom fighter always imagined. You can see that India here.
Exactly, because the day one, I think that was day one only. I was on the stage and I was listening to the speech. So after the speech, they said, "Jo bole so nihal, sat shri akal." That was not very this thing, okay, because majority is 6, okay, fine. But the next second I was
Jai Siya Ram.
Yeah, Jai Siya Ram.
Allahu Akbar.
Then, yeah, Allahu Akbar, and then praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
And that was the moment I was like, oh, wow.
Nice.
Means this is secular India, which I wanted to see. Because people are not like, you learn Hindi, or you learn English, or you learn my language, or you learn Punjabi. Means the Punjabi person is saying, ye paaj pooj jate hain. He's trying to speak Hindi. And the Hindi person from Uttar Pradesh, he's trying to listen, and they're like, okay, they are trying, and our Haryana people are speaking, ke bol rahi hai.
Even yesterday, so, if you remember, there was this, you can say, drive where everyone was wearing pagadi.
Yes. So tomorrow was birthday of Guru and Govind Singh Ji, and even our brothers from Uttar Pradesh, they were wearing pagadi. That was a very sweet moment.
Exactly.
Yeah. So and
you got a brother also.
Yes. So he was like, okay, if I see you as my young sister, so tie me a rakhi right now.
Yeah,
I didn't have
nothing but a muffler.
So I folded the muffler into 2, and I just tied it. And we became brother and sisters. And after that, after 2 hours at night, maybe late night, I went back to see him. And he was still wearing it. And he is holding rest of the muffler in his hand. And I'm like, why are you tying, still wearing it? You can easily remove it. He was like, no, I'm your brother. And I'll only remove it now next morning when I bath. So it will be there with me.
The ground reality is really beautiful, and the volunteers here, we have small teams, we have many people like Gurjeet Singh Laddu is there, Navdeep is there, Navjot Singh is there. So there are many, the committee members, so everyone is so cooperative.
Gagan is there.
So they are all
Vikram.
So they are all managing it really beautifully. We have different departments, sanitation, then we have a storage department, cleaning and everything. Everything is there. We have a library concept.
Yes,
Chopal.
Yes, and we show nationalist movies and patriotic movies on projectors.
Right.
So there is nothing like we are against the Prime Minister of this country. So the farmer is not against the Prime Minister of the country. He is just asking.
See, Prime Minister of country is like it's like our leader, right? So
Yes.
it's if we need something, we'll ask him only.
Yes,
So that's what we are doing here. We are asking him that, okay, we are not happy with this. So please, you help us with that. You repeal these laws. This is what we want.
Exactly. And like some people are really angry with him, but that's okay. The child will be angry with his mother.
Mother,
Correct.
yeah.
So that's completely okay. But I like it. They're like, no, like we'll talk to him. And if we come here, we'll serve langar to him.
Okay, I have a question personally for you. So, what is your experience as a female here? Because online we see, people are saying that it's not safe and all. Khalistanis are there and everything. So,
Okay,
what
so
do you
I
feel
have
about
made
that?
like I have already tied Rakhi to one brother, but rest of them, they are like, they will join their hands. They're like, sister, do you need anything? Do you have any problem? Do you need this thing or this thing? And then I've got ladies who are like, they treat me as their daughter and they call you as Jawai. Means, where is our Jawai? Our son-in-law.
Son-in-law, sorry.
Yeah, so they are kind of that thing. Okay, so every time I go, what do you want to eat? Did you eat food? Did you eat food? Or are you still hungry? So yesterday I couldn't come because I was having slight fever. So I did not sleep properly as I was having body ache also. And then they called me like since morning till evening.
When I was getting calls for you.
Yeah, so I got so many calls. Where are you? Are you okay? So should we come to see you? Tell me, like, where are you, like, resting? So I felt like this is so overwhelming. This is so heart touching. How unknown people, they became family.
And we are now so attached that we could not even leave even if we want.
No, we can't leave. As a woman, I feel very empowered.
Yes.
Because usually today I have worn kurta, but most of the days I will wear jeans or track pants or this thing, and no one is judging me. Correct. No one is, and they are like, we are proud of you. We are proud of the mother who has given birth to you. That is a very big thing for me because I did not do anything. I'm just doing like I'm managing all the things. So I'm managing the female store, and we have an exclusive women's store for women, and we display the sanitary pads openly there.
Yes.
Even men are going from here to there. They are seeing it, and we want it to become normal because sanitary pads are a normal thing. It is like a bandage if you get a wound, and periods are normal. Correct. So we want it to become a very normal thing, and this is a very important milestone in our Indian history, and we want women to be part of it. And the way the women are,
no movement can get success without women.
Exactly.
We check it in history.
Exactly. Even in the movements which were led by Gandhiji, there were now when we read about it today, so there is a section in a column there, role of women. So we want, like, in future, if
will get written.
Yes, if future generations will read about this protest, because this has become world's largest protest. If they read about it, we want them to read about the women protest role also. Women are not only cooking food, they are giving speeches. They are sitting equally in the unshuns. Like
we have volunteers also.
Yes, we have female volunteers, and we had Mahila Kisan Divas. Everything was managed by females, and we wanted only 11 women to sit on unshan. That is hunger strike as a symbolic gesture. So we wanted only 11, but we got 21 women that day. So I think women are playing this role very, they are coming in front, and they are telling, like, yes, we are here. And I am proud that there is not a single report of eve teasing or any such issue.
We go very late, even in evening, we go at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m.
Yeah,
it's that safe.
Yes, I am roaming freely, like it's stretched up to kilometers.
Yeah.
And I'm roaming freely there, and I'm alone.
Yeah, mostly you're alone because we meet at
yes,
evening only.
Yes, I'm mostly alone. So when we, there is not even a single case, and I'm very happy about it. I'm very happy The way people are carrying themselves, the way people are caring, the way the men are talking about sanitary pads to women, or if you need any other issues or having any toilet issues, just let us know. It is very nice. And women,
I think we must be proud of this this particular movement which is going on, because it's not only about about bills, also it's bringing on other things also.
Exactly, there is a community feeling which is coming back.
It's I would say it's showing India as a democracy. India has it. It does exist. So it's a proof of that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we talked about funding. We talked about women role. So I think one thing which should talk about it is that what people think, how long it will go.
So it depends. It depends on the Prime Minister of the country, I think.
See, and one thing I want to say, people are ready, because when I talk to women, they are ready, like, okay, fine, no matter how long it goes, we'll be here. Because some of the women which were staying here, they stayed for like 15-20 days, and then they left. They went to their home, and then they managed all things
some other
here.
Family member.
Yes, and then they came back. Now they are back. And one thing was very bad, like about the media, because media has a responsibility just to show it.
Exactly.
Don't give any verdict on
Exactly.
it. Is it right or is it wrong? Don't give any verdict. Just show it. Now, the people have been staying here. People have been under the stress. This is not a normal scenario for anyone. Living on the roads, not a normal scenario. They are leaving their privacy also, because they are sleeping together. They are leaving their privacy also. Now there are some stress issue which can occur, and people have committed suicide, which is a very bad thing. Just to manage that, now the people, if they dance sometimes, now the media is showing them, see, all they are doing is dancing. Now that is a very bad thing.
They can protest in any way.
Yeah, protest is a protest.
Exactly.
You can protest in any way. Just remove your clothes. You can protest in that way. Just tie your mouth with a black this thing. Hold a black flag or hold a candle. That is a protest.
Exactly.
So even if I eat food and I do bhangra, that is also a protest.
Exactly.
Do not try to give any color to it. So
see, even if you look into our history, in our in our religion also, we have God and everything. They are known for the dance. They have done dance and everything in the history, right?
Exactly.
So we still praise them, because it's their way of expressing God and expressing the anger or whatever you call it.
Exactly. Now the thing is that the people, the media also shows that only there is one state, the Punjab, which is in the forefront, but they have to see it. No, Haryana is also there. People from Maharashtra, people from Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, from all over states of
we
India.
know this because we manage the shelter and everything, right? Accommodation. So whenever someone comes, we get a call. Okay,
yes,
people have come from this state and all.
Yes.
But no one is showing this on online on media.
Yes, no one is showing that.
Another reason is Sardar are weird. They wear turban, right? So they appear even in the mobs. That's the reason as well.
Yes. And the thing is that second reason which we see is because when we conducted Sat, and people told that the proximity to Delhi. That is also another reason, because Madhya Pradesh, people from Madhya Pradesh, Haryana, Delhi, these all states are coming because they are closer to Delhi. But someone from Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, most of them, they cannot come and sit here forever. Now that is another reason which is here. And again, like if we see the history also, so what you say, what are those lines?
Yeah, because Punjabis have been given a different role in the history, right? If you look in the geography of Punjab, it's placed in that place, by God maybe, right? So whenever anyone invades, Punjab will come first,
exactly,
right? So their role is to, awake the people, like make them aware that something is going wrong. So that's
in the independence protest also.
Yes.
So
their ratio is very high. 80-90% of ratio is there even in the Phansi and all.
So the people who were given capital punishment, the maximum number was of 6, and during those time also Punjab played a very vital role. So I think what Punjab has started, we should not see it as a religion or a state issue. We should read the acts on our own. In theory, they may sound very nice to you, but just try to listen to any agricultural expert along with that, and then make your own conclusion about it.
Even we did not join when it was only in Punjab, right?
Exactly.
It's not about Punjab only, right? We joined it when we read that particular provisions, right? So it's okay. I would say one thing: farmers will still be happy. They can still eat.
Yes.
Okay. What about the other people who are doing their service and job? They will be suffering the more. If you read the third bill, you will come to know.
Exactly. Then there is one more thing. There is no civil court jurisdiction in the bills, because if anything wrong happens, you will only be able to go to the SDM. And he will try to do arbitration and all, and he will prepare a report. So suppose if you are a big businessman or big tycoon, and I am a small marginal farmer, so there are chances that the decision may tilt little bit towards your side, right? And or I may not get the complete amount which I want. So people are somewhere very dubious about that also. So people want, like, we want to go to the courts also, right? Because if there are some acts like that, like the Income Tax Act, they have another income tax tribunal specially for them. So what the government could do, they could make a tribunal separately for the farmers, the farmer tribunal or something like that. So I think if the government has already said that okay, we are trying, out of 15 points they have already said yes to 12 points, I think there should not be any issue with the government that they still want that it should stay. They can easily repeal it. Now, why again, initially when the farmer said, no, we do not want amendment, we want repeal only, I was again very curious, like, why they want repeal? Why no amendment? Because the government is ready to amend it. Now, when I saw the other side again, the other side said that, the farmer side said that if we agree today with the government that yes, we want amendment, in a sense,
it means government now can make bill on that agriculture.
In a way, we are also agreeing that yes, the government has the power to make laws on the agriculture
list, agriculture bills.
And that is a very nice point, because the government themselves say that we have not made laws on agriculture.
But we are doing agricultural reforms.
But we are doing the agricultural reforms, and they want, the farmers, they are very honest, and the farmers are saying very upfront, just take this back, we will sit together and we will come up with new laws, and we will help you to take this country to next level. And I think it is a very nice offer for both. So let's see what happens on this, and
hope for the best.
And I'm very happy and thankful that we could come here and we could talk about farmer protest and our experience here.
So hope you enjoyed this session. So and you got clarified about the issues, and your questions and doubts about the farmers protest. So see you in the next session in the Hello Hope.